All right, welcome to World Gospel Broadcasting Network. I am Bonaberi Douala. Thank you for being part of this program. Just to remind you that I'm broadcasting from Bonaberi Douala at the auditorium of the Bikoku Church of Christ. Bikoku Church of Christ is one of the oldest congregations of the Church of Christ. It should also be probably 60 something years as well. This is where I'm broadcasting this edition of the program. We will continue with more insight as to what took place at this year annual gospel lectureship of the Churches of Christ that just ended in Bonaberi. We started the program November 24th to the 27th of this November 2022. Just to say that the World Gospel Broadcasting Network really covered this program. We really covered this program extensively. We almost screened all the preaching programs that took place then. We also brought to you pictures of what was happening, updates minute to minute of the things that are happening. For those who are on YouTube, we are still going to put more so that you will see how the Church of Christ in Cameroon is progressing rapidly. We will also bring to you some of the highlight of the things that happen there in Bonaberi. Also to say that more especially the things that happen are the discussions centering around the growth of the church. We are looking at the church that has been in this country since 1956. What can we be able to say we have achieved? Where did we fail? And what can we do to move further? These were some of the very powerful discussions that took place. Now let me give to you what some of the ministers who were at the panel discussing about uplifting thoughts and plans for the church, where the spiritual crosses path with the social, what some of them said in the program. Minister Ete Jean-Claude of the Church of Christ in Cité de la Paix agreed that the church has grown in this country with infrastructure, numerically, spiritually, and even in the leadership. We also said he is disappointed with the conduct of some of the Bible school graduates and encouraged that directors and instructors should struggle to see that they adequately equip them to come out and be those that will help the Church of Jesus Christ. Mr. Nga William of the Kumbatown Church of Christ said the Church of Christ will do even more, and suggested that the various Bible schools should make sure they train their students on how to conduct weddings and funerals. That's something that has been lacking all this while. Minister Mele Daniel said the church is lacking documentation and that we need to keep archives in the church. He also said we lack vision, the reason why we have been lacking a lot of infrastructural development in the church, that after 66 years of the existence of the Church of Christ in Cameroon, there is still a lot that is being left undone. Minister Louis Basai said we could be here because we have refused to really think, and that maybe we have only been following those who say yes, and we don't want others to criticize us. Talk about evaluation of the growth and impact of the Church of Christ in Cameroon since 1956. We have Sister Achirembi, who did a lot of work when she started the Sisters lectureship, and today, which is called Sisters Forum, we have some of the sisters explain the history as how the Sisters Forum started and where they are. Honestly speaking, I think the women are now coming to the forefront. They are doing a lot these days, supporting congregations, supporting their husbands, organizing their own programs, trying to run their own programs, trying to encourage each other, trying to empower each other. I think that is very, very important. On the evangelism, yes, the church is trying. We have numerous radio programs in this country, like what we see in Douala here, in Radio Bon Nouvelle. We have what is Let the Bible Speak is in Boya. We have it also in Bamenda, done by Minister Fabi Silas. We also have it on radios like Rainbow Radio, also in Bengbi, which is being done by the Bengbi Church of Christ. In Bamenda, we have 2 of them on the Vision FM and also on Defcam Radio. So we quite have something that is happening. And then we also talk about the importance of the annual gospel lectureship that will come for evangelism, to know ourselves, and then we also evaluate the social welfare of the church, of course, to pray and to look at the church in this country. Now let's look at this year program, and some of the statistics that I'm having here is we also had that Cité de la Paix congregation will be hosting the annual gospel lectureship next year. Single seminar in Boya will be taking place from December the 24th. In July, we have some missionaries that will come to Douala. That's what we've been told by the host minister. The General Assembly of the Churches of Christ will be in March. That also is an event that will be coming up. Also in this year annual gospel lectureship, we have the Boya College of Biblical Studies was present, Christian Bible School was present, Bear Valley Bible Institute of Wututu was present, Bear Valley Bible Institute of Banga was present, Cameroon Institute of Biblical Studies was present. Absent was the Model School of Preaching. The Model School of Preaching was not there. Let's talk about the congregation's support. We have a turnout. Just to also remind you that Minister Tembon Christian now is one of the preachers of the Bonaberi Church of Christ. He was brought and presented to all those who were present by Minister Louis Basayo, the senior minister of the congregation. Also, numbers of registered congregation, we have 97 in this year annual gospel lectureship. We have 500 and above Christians present. The highest congregation that was present numerically was Kavikan Church of Christ with 24, Bikoko with 9, Sona Street with 9, which means that the turnout was not even the best. Individual contribution to support the program financially, we have 797,500, and then congregational support was about 850,000. We had about a total collection of about 1,647,500. Sunday worship saw a total of about 500 Christians. Giving was about 424,400 francs. Baptism, we have 4 baptism, and there is also we announced there that minister, is it Biasem Julen, that his house was completely ravished. A contribution was done, free with donation, that was about 172,000, and we've been told that about 400,000 is being collected. The target, as we've been told by Minister Jean-Claude, that they need to raise at least 2.5 million francs, at least to put even a 2-room sleeping environment for him and the family. We really pray for him and his family as well. It's really very, very challenging for him at this time. We were told that everything was ravished and he came out with virtually nothing. Also, we're being encouraged in this here program that some other programs are still coming up that the church will need to meet and discuss about issues pertaining to the development of the church in this country. We're also being encouraged by the Minister Louis Basai that there's going to be training for interpreters, a lot of training on counselors, because many complain that we do not have counselors, and in the church we have a lot of people traumatized, a lot of problems here and there, and that we do not have counseling department. We have them well trained but not really effective, and that is also being looked at. This program was very nice. The women, we want to shout out in thanksgiving and appreciation to what the ladies did, especially in the kitchen. Nice food we ate. It was a lot. That was, things are very expensive now in terms of food stuff. Accommodation, well, it was good. They tried, and the program ended very, very well. If you could, as you listen to some of what the brethren said, you realize that it was really, really a very powerful program. This is one of the sisters who was in the kitchen, and this is what she had to say.
Hello, Miranda from the Bonaberi congregation. I know say him in a wood one. I just got to one.
Is it satisfied when you feed people correct?
No, feed people correct, and Jesus say all man be satisfied.
So what you could be your own way you can let us how we pass. How for you see the way to be doing fine.
No, I know say all the fast fine. I know say God don't be really be elevated for the church.
I'm Kungang Paul from the Bonaberi congregation. In the church, since we don't have elders, we are two of us, Dr. Kambi and I, for decision making.
The leadership of the church.
Yeah. The preacher takes the administrative and we take the decision making.
And you work collaboratively.
Collaboratively, all of us.
So the annual gospel lectureship has come and it has ended. Are you satisfied with whatever has happened?
Yeah, I'm very, very satisfied, starting from the terms of the lectureship, from everything that has been preached, and right down to the list that is the feeding of our visitors. I think very, very satisfied.
What were you people's initiative in this lectureship? What were you imagining that at the end of it you should be able to attain and achieve it?
Personally, the aim personally for me, looking at the team, Basai has been the guy who is zealous. We brought him in when the church was already going a different way. But with his innovations, I think the church generally has changed. But when he was about to go out, still the same number, the same person I told you, we signed his going out for studies. I told him his going out was not only for the church in Bonaberi, was for the good of the church in Cameroon. And looking at the team, as you see Africa, even compared to other lectureships, I think Bonaberi has taken has put a new path for the church of Christ in Cameroon to follow. I think the aim has been achieved as through our round tables, the preaching, many things have been said that I think is very obvious. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being part of this edition of the program. I am Abanda Edwin. Bye-bye.